After having his comedy set cut from the Roast of Bryce Hall, Jeff Wittek is publicly calling David Dobrik a scumbag and refusing to work with him. Wittek said that he is done being friends with Dobrik, even especially after an upcoming documentary attempts to blame Jeff for the 2020 excavator accident. Since Jeff started appearing in David's vlogs back in 2018, he has gained a big following on social media. David Dobrik, who has 18 million YouTube subscribers, arguably rose to fame with the help of what his group of friends in the vlog squad were willing to do for his videos. If you're unaware of this 2020 incident, though, allow me to bring you up to speed. In his documentary series, Jeff fully explained that he nearly lost his eye and his life at the hands of David Dobrik. In the video, he spoke about how the group had been doing a lot of stunt videos, and their newest video was to put an excavator vehicle in a lake. Then they would use the excavator to hurl their friends around, essentially creating their own giant mechanical tree swing. The YouTuber even leads into the clip by saying that he downplayed the danger of the stunt at first. Jeff says, "I just jumped out of a plane 20 times. What's the worst thing that could happen if I swing from a rope over a 1-foot deep lake?" Although that soon turned into him saying, "I didn't know I was gonna go that fast, so I grabbed the rope and I tried to make a goddamn funny video for people. But this is where I made a mistake. I forgot that the biggest effing idiot I know was driving it." Even right before Jeff went on, Corinna Kopp was also taking a turn, and it did not look safe at all. You can even see her panic when the rope suddenly drops. This is a moment of genuine fear, and she calls David out for always taking things too far, which sadly was a warning that went missed, as Jeff would then grab onto the rope next. In the video, David can be seen spinning the vehicle around as Jeff hung from the rope. However, suddenly he begins to fly towards the camera and crash into the excavator itself. At that moment, you can hear David in the background yelling, and then the rest of the team can be seen rushing into the water to see if Jeff was okay. Doctors told Jeff that if the impact had been 3 millimeters higher and at the same angle, he would have split his eye in half. The difference of 3 millimeters is the only reason that he's alive today. So it's no wonder that Jeff doesn't really care to be friends with David Dobrik anymore. As I mentioned, this recent drama has to do with the fact that Dobrik is planning on releasing a documentary that supposedly blames Jeff for the accident. In a recent tweet about having his set pulled from the Roast of Bryce Hall, Jeff said, "I'm no longer a part of the Roast of Bryce Hall. My entire set will be cut due to censorship and David Dobrik being involved. I refuse to be a part of anything that scumbag is involved in from here on out." And when Bryce Hall said, "Did I miss a chapter?" Jeff clarified further that he was told by producers that he would have to remove half of his set. Jeff goes on to say, "I chose to have my set cut. They tried to remove half my jokes. This was supposed to be a comedy show. I didn't say anything I wouldn't say in my own YouTube videos or podcasts. This is all because that coward was there and he can't take jokes." And in a recent Patreon livestream, Jeff also shared that he was done being fake friends with Dobrik as well, who apparently did not even text him after his most recent eye surgery. In the podcast, Jeff goes on to say, "I've been protecting this guy for so long, and there's so much to this story than just him not texting me for a week after I had such a drastic surgery where I could have been blind. I just want to effing tell the truth finally. I gave this mother effer so many chances. Even now, a week later, I still haven't heard a peep." I'd love to hear your thoughts on all this though, because that's all the time we have for today. So stay classy, and I'll see you in the next one.